Are you looking for something different? Are you driving to work every morning and saying to yourself, what could I do to pass the time? Well, here's a show for you. Weekdays, Monday through Friday. Have Faith, Let It Begin. It is a show designed for you, the daily commuter. Motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony set out to change the world. Join us every morning live at 7:30 a.m. because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello everyone to this pre-show effect. That's right, it is the pre-show, and we are here, folks. And, we're getting ready for another show at 7:30 live, and we're coming to you about 5 minutes early, just because we want to go over a couple things with you that's coming up in this week. We have a episode called The Truth Comes Out, and it'll be a 2-part series. Should actually go out effective tomorrow and Wednesday. So it'll be a 2-part series. And then on Thursday, we will continue on with an episode called Stress Can Ruin Your Personality. That's right. Stress can ruin your personality. That's what's coming up on Thursday, and I believe Friday. I haven't really come up with a title yet, and quite honestly, these topics that I'm talking about, I just thought about this morning. Except for the Truth Comes Out, because I already gave you guys a teaser on the Facebook Have Faith Let It Begin page. I gave you a little teaser that was coming. But I haven't written anything yet, so it's going to all be off the cuff, just coming up with titles so that I can kind of get an idea and gauge as to where I'm going to, pretty much start from. For those of you that are joining us for the very first time, I'd like to welcome you to the pre-show, and apologize for not saying my name. My name is Angel, and I am the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. I'd like to also come out and make an apology because I wrongly said the name of our intro by Andrew. He's not from Epic Sound, and it's, I feel bad because that's certainly not what I want to do when I'm announcing things. I should get my things in order. What happened is I've been dealing with Epic Sound as far as learning the what music I can use for background, as you just heard on that intro for the pre-show. So I've been dealing with them so much that I totally that was in my mind the whole time, and I couldn't figure out, as far as I just couldn't put the two together. But anyway, with that being said, I would like to officially recognize Andrew, who is the voice of our official intro and our trailer. And Andrew he is a voiceover for Music Radio Creative. I will put the description I'll put that link in the description of our page. So I just want you to be aware of that, Andrew. I truly apologize for saying the wrong thing. And honestly, nobody picked up on it. Just me. I was getting ready to do things for our website, and I saw it, and I went, "Oh man, well that's wrong." But you know what? Things happen, and that's what it's all about, right? I mean, we learn from our mistakes, and we move forward, and we press along. So with that being said, folks, I hope that you're having a great morning. I am on my way right now to take a stress test. So I'll explain that to you in just under a minute. Let's get started a little early today. For those of you that are fans of the show, already got your pre-notifications, so we're on the air. And now, hopefully, by you knowing that we're on the air, you don't have to worry about the 1 second, I'm moving my car here. There we go. You don't have to worry about the advertisements because you've been listening to us already for 4 minutes and 47 seconds. So with that being said, let's get started with this rendition of Have Faith, Let It Begin on this October 14th, 2019. And it is Columbus Day. Folks, let's get started.
On June 16th, 15th, 2018, a show designed for you, the daily commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to this Monday, Columbus Day, October 14, 2019 episode. We are live, and I am in the vehicle right now as we approach the hospital because I am on my way to officially take a stress test. A lot of you that don't know, I've had some swollen ankles and feet, and for the record, no, I am not pregnant. A lot of people made those comments on our Facebook page. No, I'm not. But for precautionary measures, I went out and saw a cardiologist, and he decided that we should do a stress test. Having my wife home today, it was easy for me to able to take advantage of the day off, and also with her being home to watch Ariel, it made things a lot easier for me to go in and drive myself to the stress test, which I'm literally pulling around the corner now. So that's why we're on the air a little early. We did a pre-show. For those of you that didn't know, we came out a little early this morning just to do the pre-show. This is the official episode, and welcome. Folks, let's get started with today's episode. It's called the stress test, but we're going to kind of talk to you a little bit about stress today because God only knows I can give you my own personal experience. Stress will just put you in such a bad place. We're going to have an episode. We may even push things around and may continue this part of it for tomorrow. And then, of course, do the episode of The Truth Comes Out. But, folks, stress is the hardest thing to overcome if you're in that world. Some of us can get stressed out and release that stress, whether it's through going to the gym, whether it's running outside, or just taking your aggressions out on certain equipment. Hopefully no one is taking it out on loved ones or taking it out on children or colleagues. That's the one thing you don't want to have happen. You want to channel the stress. You want to definitely control your environment. We've talked about that here on the show many times. Become a thermostat. Don't be a thermometer. Be a thermostat. Control your environment. Quite honestly, as I've told you before, I've never held back on this show. I've dealt with many stressful situations in this past year. 2019 was not a really great year for me as far as dealing with multiple storms, injuries, sabotages, hospital stays, Ariel being sick. Just not a year that I would care to remember, but only remember the good things. And I'm definitely going to cherish the ending of 2019 as we get ready to celebrate my daughter's first birthday. But one of the things that I've noticed when talking with all of you on social media and reaching out to me for prayers is how often we all have been stressed, how often we continue to show signs of anger. And a while back we did an episode called, anger. And it's hard. It's very hard. Anybody, can come on a TV show or a podcast and tell you, don't get stressed, don't do this, don't do that. But if you're in it, you know what I mean? If you're in it and you're dealing with it, it's so easy to say and so hard to come off of. Don't get me wrong, folks. I'm a person of faith, and I believe that that through prayer and through proper channels and people that are, around you that can give you the guidance that you need, yes, stress can be alleviated, and it can certainly be lessened as the days go by. One of the things that I believe has happened to me recently is allowing myself the ability to go to therapy, and allowing myself to talk to certain individuals and tell them how I'm feeling, letting them know how much and how often I feel when it comes to knowing what hurts me, what bothers me, what triggers me. Sometimes you have to remember too that when I'm trying to come up with the words, but when you are in a position where someone has gotten to you and the stress level gets to the point where you feel that you're underwater, so to speak, that's when you feel that you have almost like nothing left inside of you. You want to explode. I always call it the volcano, because I always feel like it's boiling, it's bubbling, it's getting ready to burst. And for me, I never allowed that to happen, but I allowed the lava to reach the top of the volcano, so to speak, before the actual explosion. And now being in therapy again, I feel like the lava is not even at room temperature. It's really chill. And I'm very happy about that. And I'm not embarrassed to say that. Some of my friends and some of my colleagues said to me, I can't believe you actually said that. You actually said that you're in therapy, that people are going to look at you differently. No, I don't believe that. I believe that honesty is the true thing. And I think all of you out there respect me for being honest. There's nothing wrong with therapy. And I don't say that because I go to therapy. I've always said it. There's nothing wrong with talking to people. And getting out your frustrations and also, of course, talking to people that have done you wrong. But one of the things that I want to, touch base on before I sound like I'm rambling is if all of you right now are feeling this stress, if all of you feel that you are overwhelmed at work, if you feel like you need someone to talk to, let's do it. Let's get onto our Have Faith, Let It Begin, Facebook page. Let's talk about it. We can even do it as a group. I'm trying my best to come up with a primetime special that will deal with that. So maybe you guys can write in and tell us how you're feeling, or call in and tell us what you want to talk about. Because that's what I'm doing about this show. This show is all about faith. It's about dealing with personal testimony. It's about dealing with motivational topics. It's about dealing with storms that we battle. And we together have to remember that together we can overcome anything. We have to have faith. We have to try to believe in something. But more importantly, believe in each other, because together we'll get through it. Now, I have to officially walk into my stress test, so I have to cut this episode real short, and I apologize for that. But I will keep you informed as to what's going on. And as a bonus, when I am done, I will come back on the air today. That's right. I will be back on the air to finish. So look for me to come back. Take a look at our Facebook page, our social media accounts. I will give you a tweet or a Facebook announcement to let you know that we'll be back on the air. And I'll give you a 5-minute heads up. And then we will conclude today's episode. So for now, my name is Angel, and I'll talk to you soon. Have faith. Let it begin.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. We're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.